True LA stories. All stories on this platform are 100% true. We keep the names out to protect the innocent. Crenshaw High 10-year class reunion. I was meeting 3 friends at our class reunion for Crenshaw High. I wasn't really sure about going because the school carries some of the biggest gangs in LA, but the 4 of us lived on the other side, which is their enemies. And I haven't seen this group of people in 10 years. I drove alone in my 1995 updated 2002 Camaro V6. Once arriving, I always looked for the safest place to park. So I parked in valet, kept my keys, and walked in. Once walking in, I noticed one of the 3 guys I was meeting was walking out of the side door. And I yelled out, "Hey, bro, where you going?" He pretended not to hear me and rushed out. I was confused because he had the protection. He had the pistol for all of us. So I called one of the other guys to come out and explain to me what happened. They came out and said that he didn't feel safe and he had to leave. So we just went on ahead and walked into the main attraction, the ballroom, where we was greeted by classmates and gangbangers. 10 years prior to this, these guys was not gangbangers. They was what you call civilians, taggers, basketball players, nerds, just regular people. The people I knew in school are not the people I see today. 10 years ago, I would have been greeted with, "Hey, what's up, bro?" But now just a nod with a straight face. I felt the energy in the room. I really didn't care because we haven't spoken in 10 years. But before I can even scope out the place, I heard a big commotion, some people arguing. At this point, I'm telling them, "Let's go, it's time to go." But in order for us to leave, we have to walk through the fight. Trying to leave, we saw about 7 to 10 guys, the gangbangers. They was fighting 2 guys that I knew from school. They were civilians. And one of the gang members looked up while everyone was fighting, and he threw a gang sign at me, which I ignored and just walked off. Once we made it outside, we was approached by another civilian, which explained the story about what happened. The fight started by one of the civilians just speaking to one of the gang member girlfriends, just a simple hello, which triggered the whole commotion. We laughed and headed to the car. After disarming the alarm, I glanced up to see the 7 and 10 guys pointing in our direction, throwing up gang signs, and walking towards us. I looked at my crew, and I knew we didn't stand a chance. I had to think quick. I immediately opened my car door and reached under the seat as if I had a gun. I knew this would work. I used this tactic before. Put the hand behind my back and walked towards him as if I had a gun behind there. The crew stopped immediately, start talking amongst each other, and took off running. I turned around and looked at my friends. They were smiling. I knew that I had saved their lives. The moral to this story is, sometimes you have to fake it so you can make it home safe. If you find yourself in any of these stories, contact us. We want to hear your side. For more episodes, follow us at Apple Podcast and all platforms at True LA Stories.